Have you ever stood in your kitchen, opened the cupboard, and stared at that little orange box of baking soda, wondering if it could do more than just freshen your fridge or help cookies rise? I know it sounds strange, but inside that box is something many people completely overlook, especially those of us over 60. And yet, it could quietly be one of the most powerful health tools sitting in your home right now. See, growing older brings wisdom, experience, and hopefully a little more time to take care of ourselves, but it also brings its own set of challenges, from aching joints to poor digestion, from weaker immunity to nagging fatigue. And while many of us are searching for answers in pills, powders, or expensive treatments, we might be missing a natural solution hiding in plain sight. That's why today I want to have a real conversation with you, not as a doctor, not as a lecturer, but as someone who deeply believes that simple things done the right way can make a huge difference. So in this video, we're going to talk about 13 surprisingly powerful ways that baking soda may help you feel better, move easier, and live with more comfort, clarity, and confidence. Now, I'm not saying this is some magical cure, but when used properly and safely, baking soda has been studied by scientists, trusted by grandmothers, and quietly recommended by health professionals for decades. And you deserve to know exactly how to use it and when not to. Stick with me to the end because I'll also share who should be cautious and how to use baking soda wisely without risking side effects. And hey, while you're here, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing our Health 365 family tuning in from all over the world. 1. Detox and alkalinity. Let's start with something your body does every single day, detoxification. But here's the thing. As we age, that natural detox process can slow down. Waste, toxins, and excess acid don't clear out as efficiently, and we end up feeling heavy, sluggish, or just off. This is where baking soda can help in a surprisingly gentle way. When you mix a small amount of baking soda with water, usually about half a teaspoon in a full glass, you create an alkaline solution. Why does that matter? Because acidity builds up in the body from stress, poor diet, medications, and even natural aging. Too much acid puts pressure on your kidneys and other organs. By drinking this mild solution occasionally, you can support your body's natural pH balance, making the internal environment slightly more alkaline. This can relieve the burden on your kidneys and help your body eliminate waste more effectively. And it's not just about drinking it. Many seniors enjoy warm baths with baking soda added to the water. It feels soothing, and more importantly, it allows your body to detox through the skin. People report feeling lighter, calmer, and even sleeping better after regular soaks. Of course, this doesn't mean dumping large amounts into your daily routine. As with all remedies, balance is key. Overuse can cause stomach upset or disrupt your body's mineral balance. But when used wisely, it's a wonderful first step toward feeling better inside and out. 2. Oral health and whiter teeth. Let's face it, our smiles tell our stories. And over the years, coffee, tea, wine, and medications can dull that once bright smile. But one of the most affordable and effective natural teeth whiteners might already be in your kitchen. Baking soda has been used for generations as a tooth cleaner, and there's science behind its success. It's a mild, abrasive, strong enough to remove surface stains, but gentle enough to avoid harming your enamel. A study from the Journal of Clinical Dentistry confirmed that toothpaste with baking soda removes significantly more plaque than those without. But there's more. Baking soda helps balance the pH in your mouth. Why does this matter? Because bacteria thrive in acidic environments. By neutralizing that acidity, you reduce the bacteria that cause bad breath, gum inflammation, and cavities. If you wear dentures, soaking them in a baking soda solution can help lift stains and eliminate odors without the harshness of commercial cleaners. It's a natural, safe way to feel fresher and more confident. Use it 2 or 3 times a week, and always with a soft bristle toothbrush. No need to scrub hard, let the baking soda do the work. And remember, this isn't about throwing away your toothpaste. It's about giving your mouth a little extra care. 3. Heartburn and acid reflux relief. You know that burning feeling in your chest that shows up after a heavy meal or a late night snack? That's heartburn, and it's more common than you think, especially as we age. The culprit? Stomach acid creeping up into the esophagus, causing irritation and discomfort. Now here's where baking soda can be a quick and natural helper. When you dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and sip it slowly, you're introducing an alkaline compound into your system. This reacts with the excess stomach acid and neutralizes it. In fact, sodium bicarbonate is officially recognized by the National Institutes of Health as an antacid. It can offer almost immediate relief without the chalky, chewable, or expensive pills. But here's the catch. It's meant for occasional use. If you rely on it daily, you might be masking a deeper issue like chronic GERD. And if you're on a sodium-restricted diet due to high blood pressure or kidney concerns, be cautious. Baking soda does contain sodium. Used sparingly, it can be a safe and effective way to ease discomfort when it flares up, but always listen to your body and consult your doctor for long-term solutions. 4. Antifungal and skin-soothing properties. Let's talk about something that's uncomfortable, persistent, and often embarrassing: fungal infections. Athlete's foot, ringworm, or itchy patches between the toes are all common, especially in warm, moist areas. But baking soda may offer a safe and simple way to fight back. Fungi love acidic environments. Baking soda, being alkaline, creates conditions that make it harder for them to survive. In a 2000 study published in Micropathological, researchers found that baking soda inhibited over 80% of fungal strains tested, including many common skin invaders. You can create a paste by mixing baking soda with a bit of water and applying it directly to the affected area. Or for a more soothing experience, try a foot soak, add a few tablespoons to warm water, and soak for 15-20 minutes. It's gentle, fragrance-free, and doesn't include harsh chemicals, perfect for seniors with sensitive skin. Plus, unlike drugstore creams, it's something you can do regularly without fear of side effects. That means less itching, less burning, and more comfort every day. 5. Canker sore relief. Canker sores, those small, painful spots that pop up inside your mouth, can make eating, drinking, and even talking uncomfortable. While they're not dangerous, they can definitely make life harder, especially for older adults whose healing may take longer. Here's where baking soda can help. When used as a gentle mouth rinse, it can reduce pain and promote healing. How? By neutralizing the acids in your mouth, creating a less irritating environment for the sore. To try it, dissolve about half a teaspoon of baking soda in a cup of warm water. Swish it around your mouth for 15-30 seconds, then spit it out. Do this 2 to 3 times a day until the sore improves. It's alcohol-free, pain-free, and doesn't sting like commercial mouthwashes often do. Research backs it up too. A study from the Journal of the American Dental Association found that rinsing with a mild baking soda solution reduced pain and lowered bacteria levels in the mouth. That's great news for anyone looking for a gentle, home-based solution. It's simple, affordable, and already sitting in your kitchen. And for seniors who prefer to avoid strong chemicals or unnecessary medications, it's a big win. 6. Relief for urinary discomfort. Let's talk about a topic that's often uncomfortable but very real: that burning sensation when you urinate. Urinary tract infections, UTIs, become more common with age and can be both painful and disruptive. Now, to be clear, baking soda is not a cure for UTIs and should never replace antibiotics when they're needed. But it may offer gentle relief for mild discomfort or help while waiting to see a doctor. Here's how it works. When dissolved in water, baking soda helps lower the acidity of your urine. Less acid means less burning during urination. In fact, a Japanese study found that women who drank a mild baking soda solution experienced reduced symptoms compared to those who didn't. To try it safely, dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water once or twice a day, but only for a short time. If symptoms persist or worsen, seek medical attention immediately. The key is to use it with care and as part of a broader plan, not a replacement for real treatment. But many seniors find that this simple solution can ease discomfort in those early frustrating stages. 7. Muscle soreness and fatigue recovery. You don't need to run marathons to feel sore these days. A bit of gardening, a longer walk, or even playing with your grandkids can leave your muscles feeling stiff and achy. It's normal and it's partly due to lactic acid building up in your muscles during activity. Here's where baking soda comes in again. Athletes have used it for decades to fight fatigue and reduce soreness, and the same principle can work for seniors too. When consumed in small, safe amounts, baking soda may help neutralize the acid buildup in muscles, allowing them to recover faster. A meta-analysis in the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism found that sodium bicarbonate improved short-term performance and delayed fatigue. Most people take about 1 teaspoon of baking soda dissolved in water about an hour before physical activity, but it's important to start small. Some people may experience bloating or mild nausea if they take too much too quickly. As always, talk to your doctor before adding anything new to your routine, especially if you have high blood pressure or kidney issues. Used wisely, this simple trick could help you move more freely with less soreness afterward. 8. Supporting kidney health. Our kidneys do a huge job filtering blood, balancing fluids, and helping regulate important body functions. But as we age, those kidneys can start to slow down, especially in people with chronic conditions. One of the issues many seniors face is something called metabolic acidosis, a condition where the body builds up too much acid. This puts extra strain on the kidneys. But studies show that baking soda may help. A 2009 study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that patients with kidney disease who took daily sodium bicarbonate slowed the progression of their illness. Why? Because it reduced the acid load their kidneys had to manage. This doesn't mean everyone should start taking baking soda every day. Because it contains sodium, it's important to check with a doctor, especially if you have high blood pressure or are on a low sodium diet. But under medical supervision, it could become part of a safe, supportive routine for protecting your kidneys and maintaining overall balance in your body. 9. Inflammation and joint pain relief. As we age, many of us become familiar with the ache of stiff joints in the morning, or the nagging pain that lingers in our knees, fingers, or lower back. Inflammation is often the root of that discomfort, and for those with arthritis or other chronic joint conditions, it can be a daily battle. That's where baking soda might offer unexpected help. In a 2018 study conducted by researchers at the Medical College of Georgia, scientists discovered that drinking a daily baking soda solution seemed to signal the spleen, a key player in the immune system, to reduce its inflammatory response. In plain language, this means baking soda might help calm the body's overactive immune reactions. And for people with inflammatory conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, that's promising news. To try it safely, dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it on an empty stomach a few times a week. The goal isn't to eliminate inflammation overnight, but to gently support the body's natural balance and reduce daily discomfort. Pair this with other inflammation-reducing habits, gentle stretching, anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens and omega-3s, and regular low-impact exercise. Together, they can help restore a sense of ease and movement in your daily life. 10. Soothing cold and flu symptoms. We all know the feeling. Scratchy throat, stuffy nose, that foggy tiredness that hits you out of nowhere. A cold or flu can knock you off your feet, especially as you get older. Over-the-counter medications can help, but they often come with side effects like drowsiness or jitteriness. That's why natural remedies like baking soda can be such a relief. Gargling with warm water mixed with half a teaspoon of baking soda can soothe a sore throat and help reduce bacteria in the mouth and throat. A study published in Oral Diseases found that sodium bicarbonate significantly lowered microbial activity in the throat. For nasal congestion, some people add a pinch of baking soda to a saline nasal rinse. This can help clear thick mucus and relieve sinus pressure, making it easier to breathe. It's safe, gentle, and doesn't interfere with other treatments. Plus, it helps you stay hydrated, something your body desperately needs when it's fighting off infection. Remember, baking soda isn't a cure, but it's a trusted ally that can ease your symptoms while your body does the hard work of healing. 11. Supporting cancer treatment under supervision. This is a sensitive topic and an important one. Let's be very clear from the start. Baking soda is not a cure for cancer. However, early studies have shown it may play a small role in supporting cancer treatment. Some research suggests that the acidic environment around tumors can reduce the effectiveness of certain chemotherapy drugs. Baking soda, being alkaline, may help neutralize that environment. In a 2009 study published in Cancer Research, scientists found that when mice with cancer were given baking soda, the acidity around their tumors decreased. This, in turn, slowed tumor growth and improved the effectiveness of treatment. Again, this is not something to try on your own. Any use of baking soda in this context must be done under strict medical supervision. Every cancer case is different, and it's critical to work with your healthcare team. Still, it's encouraging to know that something as humble as baking soda might, one day, become part of a larger supportive care strategy. 12. Natural deodorant alternative. Let's talk about something simple but real body odor. As we age, changes in skin and sweat can make even our favorite deodorants less effective. And many commercial products are filled with chemicals, fragrances, and aluminum compounds that may irritate sensitive skin. Baking soda offers a gentle, natural alternative. It works by neutralizing the acids in sweat that cause odor, not just covering it up, but actually reducing it at the source. You can apply it directly to clean, dry underarms. Some people prefer mixing it with coconut oil or a bit of cornstarch to create a smoother paste. It's fragrance-free, aluminum-free, and incredibly affordable. A study published in Cutis confirmed that sodium bicarbonate effectively reduced underarm odor by targeting the bacteria that cause it without the need for artificial ingredients. If you struggle with irritation or just want a cleaner option, this is one of the simplest ways to stay fresh naturally. 13. Gout relief and uric acid balance. If you've ever had gout, you know how excruciating it can be. The sudden pain, usually in the big toe, can be intense enough to wake you from a deep sleep. Gout is caused by a buildup of uric acid, which forms sharp crystals in the joints. Baking soda may help by reducing the acidity in your body, which in turn makes it easier for your kidneys to flush out excess uric acid. A study published in Clinical Rheumatology showed that alkaline therapy, including the use of sodium bicarbonate, improved uric acid excretion and reduced joint discomfort. To try it safely, dissolve half a teaspoon in a glass of water once or twice a day during a flare-up, but only with your doctor's approval, especially if you have high blood pressure or other medical conditions. While it's not a substitute for prescribed medication, baking soda can be a supportive tool in managing occasional flare-ups and promoting more comfortable movement. Even though baking soda isn't a miracle cure, it's a humble and versatile tool that, when used properly, can support wellness in natural and accessible ways. Start small, use it wisely, and listen to your body. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit too. Thanks for watching, and take care.